I think relief is the wrong word. I think focus is the right one. I feel like there's been a lot going on, and to see how everybody's focused on what's going on around in the locker room, trying to figure out what's going on the field, trying to make changes. I feel like that's the right word to use. And then just practice, seeing the way the offense attacked today, it was amazing to see. I feel like we need to see that. We needed that. They needed that. It's a boost of confidence, and I love seeing that. Now for the defense, we've been doing that. And I don't think that part's going to change. We love having fun with it, and that's the part that we figured out early. And now we all trying to get on the same page, and it's cool because it's all starting to click together. So, I feel like definitely the right word is, the focus in the locker room is definitely there, and that's what it needs to be. Just keeping the main focus, and that's on this organization and the guys that's playing. So, it's been looking good in the locker room.
Sure. When did you find out the news, and what was your reaction?
Well, I found out in the morning after I woke up. Actually my assistant, once we got up and got moving, he kind of showed me. Then I found that we had a team meeting, so it's kind of all was fresh to me as I was walking in the building. That was my first time actually hearing about it. Someone else had to tell me about it. So that's how that went this morning.
Did they send like a group text? Did you get like a group text from the team?
Yeah, it was called.
Is that how you found from that text, or?
Yeah. Once we got a mandatory team meeting, I kind of know what's happening after that. Everybody get that mass message in the morning. So, like I said, after I woke up, it's when I first kind of seen the news. So I wasn't even sure what was going on at the moment when I first found out. So
you've had no contact with Urban since practice yesterday?
No contact with Urban after practice or nothing like that. It was all new to me, all fresh.
Why do you think it just didn't work out?
Why do I think it didn't work out?
Yeah.
I'm not truly sure. He believed in something. Don't get me wrong. I came in, when I signed here, I believed in everything that he said. And I rolled with it. My main thing is I was gonna give everything that I had to it, and whatever his message was, or whatever it was that he wanted to give out, I was gonna follow it. And I'm not sure. What went wrong with what he thought was supposed to happen, or what he believed in. It's kind of pinpoint. It's kind of hard to say, but I know whatever it was, I believed in it at first. And it's crazy and it sucks that it didn't work out. But business is business. I totally understand that aspect of it, and I wish him and his family the best. Always praying for those guys. Always, it's definitely in my corner. So it's tough, but it's kind of hard to really pinpoint an answer on the reason why it didn't click or why it didn't work. Not really sure on that one.
Is it important to have some clarity for future, not just be wondering for the next month? Is Urban going to be here or not?
Man, it doesn't matter how it's going to go. My main focus is these players. I focus on the next game. I focus one day at a time. Whatever I can do to help this team win, that's my main focus. It's kind of hard to do both. Like I said, business is business, and that part handles itself every single time. And the main thing is once that ball is kicked off through that game, I need to be ready for it. So that's my main focus, these players.
Shaq, knowing these players in this locker room, what kind of head coach does this group need to succeed moving forward?
For a head coach for this team, I just need to I feel like this locker room needs a head coach that actually believe in what their players are saying. Trusting that, that we can all make this work. This is not a one-man show. I feel like sometimes head coaches can come in and be like, I'm just going to flip around. This is my way, let's do it. And sometimes they forget about us. So for any head coach who, decide to take on this job or whatever the case may be, trust your teammates. We can do this together. We can win this together. This is a team effort. So I feel like that'll be my main message. Let's do it together as a team.
Shaq, obviously you've never been through something like this. I know Trevor mentioned that Marv's been through it. Jamal, I know, is hurt, but he's been through it. What's it been like for you emotionally? I know we're bombarding you less than 24 hours into this.
No, it's all good. It's all good. My main thing, I try to keep my same emotion, my levels the same. I try to control what I can control. You start to do things outside your means, it's tough. And my main thing is keeping the main focus, and that's, like I said, the next game, these players. And, so I try to keep my emotions the same way because I know these guys are depending on me to bring the energy, to be focused, to be right, being vocal. I have a lot on my plate already, so I'm going to just handle that part first. And, the way everything else plays itself out, is exactly how it's supposed to happen. Like I said, I control the controllables. That's all I can do.
How much interaction have you had with Coach Bevel? I know he works with the offensive guys, but what's your impression of him since he's taken over as interim head coach?
Well, understand I've been around him already back in Seattle, so it's nothing new for me. I got a ton of respect for that guy. I know he's going to put us in the right situations and point us in the right direction to get this turnaround and win games. So, like, I have the most of respect and trust in that guy to get things right. You know, shoot, it's a lot of pressure on him as well. You know, let's understand that. But, shoot, man, if there's any way I can take some of that pressure off, I want to do it. I'm going to help. Like I said, it's a team effort. Whatever we got to do, let's do it together. And I want him to understand that part. But I got the most respect for that guy, a lot of trust, and we're going to get this figured out together.
Has this been the most distraction-filled season you've been a part of since you've been in the NFL?
For me, yeah, it was different. It was different, but I appreciate it. I learned a lot. I grew as a person. I grew as a leader. And one thing about it, don't matter what season, you know, you talking about year 6, year 7, you know, you talking about next 5 years from now. I know for a fact I'm prepared for anything. I can tell you that much, and that's how much I learned from that. So I'm grateful. I'm definitely grateful. You know, I learned a lot. I seen a lot, went through a lot, but I grew. I progressed, made changes for the better. I'm going to continue to do that. So I appreciate it. Every bit of it.
Thank you.
All right.
Thanks,